Hello, all my YouTubers. Very good morning. Hope everyone is fine. This is Prajesh here from Bullet Diaries, and today I'm gonna try a new camera angle that is from the handlebar. And do mention in the comments that how do you like this particular camera angle. Due to the vibrations you get in a bullet, most of the time the handlebar especially vibrates a lot. The same school scenes over here. So hi guys, today I'm there to discuss a topic about the engine oils, and please do consider me just as a user review or kind of a user experience what I have, because I'm not a very big professional to give you all the technical details of what oil I use and the things like that. It's just my personal experience, and it's quite worked very well as far as the other oils are concerned. Now usually what happens for the Royal Enfield, you get stock oil from the Royal Enfield service center and the showroom itself. It is known as a liquid gun, but you can refer anybody, you can refer anyone anywhere. The liquid gun has got most of the negative reviews. People don't use it. The main reason is you won't get the kilometers what is specified on that, and moreover your engine becomes rough, and that's the main matter. And the performance of the engine also differs when you use the Royal Enfield liquid gun. I'm not negatively promoting anybody, but that is my personal experience as well as other users' personal experience as well. So which oil to be used then? See, the oil, there are a lot of oils available in the market, synthetic, semi-synthetic, the normal oil, but the main thing which has to be considered is the grade, the oil grade, that is 15W50, 15W50. so that is the main engine oil grade which is pre-recommended for the Royal Enfields a crossover, and that is what will give you the optimum performance of the engine. Now the second question will be how many kilometers this particular oil stays. No, different brand have different oil the kilometers what they get, but as far as I am concerned, I use the Motul brand of engine oil 15W50, which cost around 800 to 850 rupees, and it is 2.5 liter bottle. You can see the picture of it, and this is pretty much available in the market, and this gives very much of a good performance, and whoever has used it, they have given most of them positive reviews. Now I have changed the oil in 16,600 kilometers, and now my bike is at 19,900. Still I cannot feel any kind of roughness in the engine or any kind of issues in gear shifting as well. So my engine is pretty smooth as of today, but I'm supposed to I'm supposed to give the vehicle for servicing pretty soon, next week. So so it is around 3,300 kilometers and still running and without any trouble. So that's what in Motul you will get like that. But if you are using a liquid gun, the maximum what other people have said is it may be differ to different people, but whoever, the average is 2,500 kilometers only, and that too at 2,700, 2,800, the whole performance has changed. There have been a lot of issues. The gear shifting has become stuck, and the engine has become sluggish. So it is like that. So there are other brands as well. There is Shell, there is Indian Oil, there are a lot of brands, but the most used brand with my Royal Enfield Club people as well as my friends, it is the Motul brand, and which is costing between 800 to 850 rupees. So it is worth. And the general duration or general interval between changing one oil to another oil, or even you can say the service duration should be 3000 to 3500 kilometers. The reason why is, yeah, you can even throttle it up to 6000 kilometers, but make sure if you are going for higher kilometers, you should give your vehicle for just a general checkup. It may not be a servicing, to your mechanic, whoever it is, to just check the condition of everything. I'm not pre-recommending anything, but I'm just telling you, in every 2000 kilometers just have the vehicle once checked, because it is always better to get it checked once, because there are chances, especially in Royal Enfield, that drum brakes might go off and the chain might be loose. So there are stuffs like that. On chain, I will be making a special video that what all has to be taken care on a Royal Enfield Bullet chain. So that will be a separate video. This topic is all about the engine oils. So like that, pre-recommendations, there are a few things which has to be checked, and your mechanic can tell the things much more better than anybody else. So if you have a trusted mechanic, go to him, get your bike checked for every 2000 kilometers, and if he says there is major work, then wait for another 1500 kilometers and get the servicing done. That's how it is to be done. So engine oil, the duration will be 3000 to 3500 kilometers. It is always better, because by the time it becomes very sluggish and the engine starts giving you answers and it becomes overheated and stuff like that, don't wait for it. So that is my recommendations, and that is what experience I have, because I have tried most of the oils on my Royal Enfield Classic 350 maroon color, which I already told you, and Motul was the one which was pretty much satisfactory. Now coming to the next point is whether to use synthetic or semi-synthetic, or what kind of oil. See, the oil which I generally use is the normal grade of oil. I don't use synthetic or semi-synthetic. Now the reason is, I have a very good friend of mine in Bombay who had come to Bangalore just 4-5 months back, when I bought just the Classic 350, and his name is Mr. Aruna Pramanik, and he's a two-stroke bike restorer, very much famous in Bombay, and he has started just this ceramic coating as well. So he is a bike restorer, and he gave me an explanation why not to use a synthetic or semi-synthetic oil. Now I think that makes a little bit of sense, but I don't know how you people will take it. This is my opinion and my experiences that I am sharing here. Now just consider, this is a heavy crank engine, and there is only a single cylinder, and the friction which is produced in this particular engine is pretty much higher than the other 4-stroke bikes. That's what I believe, and due to that, the heat produced inside this engine is much faster and the friction is much more higher. Now just imagine the oil has viscosity. Yeah, the viscosity is nothing but the thickness of the oil. The more viscosity, the more thickness, and the less viscosity, the lesser thickness. So just consider this semi-synthetic and synthetic oil are much lesser thicker than, or it is very less viscous when compared to the normal engine oil, normal natural grade oil, which is 15W50 by Motul, which has been preferred. Now I use that particular oil. The reason is, when this is at higher temperatures, and just imagine the friction what is produced inside between the parts of the engine. If the thickness is lesser, the friction produced inside can little bit affect the engine, the wear and tear, and the heat produced and everything. And if the thickness of the oil is higher, see, when the heat increases, of course there will be an impact on the oil. The thickness again will decrease, the viscosity will reduce as per the heat of the engine. So when it is already a less viscous oil, there is always a chance that when the friction is produced inside the engine, it can affect your engine on a long run. I'm not telling that immediately when you put the semi-synthetic or synthetic oil it will affect you, but on a long run, and you're going for long rides and trips, it is going to affect you. So when you're using the normal grade oil, which is higher viscosity, it is going to protect your engine even at a higher temperature and even at a friction level when it is high. So that's the reason I am recommending. He recommended me actually. That's the reason he recommended me this particular grade of oil. Now there is a level indicator in your engine right hand side. If you are sitting on the bike, it is on the brake side. So that is the right hand side of the engine. That is the oil level indicator. Always keep your bike on the center stand, not on the side stand though. Keep it on the center stand, and over the night if you keep, or even after 1 hour, if you go and check, if you can see a whole black color on the engine level indicator, or even a reddish or brownish color, it means that there is enough engine oil in your bike. There's some kind of a traffic jam. So yeah, always keep on checking on that engine oil level, and if it is very much lesser than the engine oil level which has been recommended, the lower level, please, I really I really advise you to get the engine checked. There is something wrong if it is going lesser than what is pre-recommended. So all these things can be checked up when it is 2000 kilometers. These are all things which you can do yourself, like checking the engine oil level. It doesn't require any kind of an assistance. So keep your bike on the center stand in the morning. Do not switch on the engine. Do not switch on the ignition, and go and check the oil level. Now I do this practice every now and then, because engine oil sufficiently is required inside any kind of engine, whether it is any class of any cc of bikes. The engine oil is very much an essential part of an engine. Now again, you might be asking that how many liters of engine oil is required for a Royal Enfield Bullet. Now see, as per the bottle what we get in a motor, it is 2.5 liters. But I have heard that most of the places it is pre-recommended as 2.7 liters. So that's what 2.7 liters. It is not required 3 liters always, but 3 liter bottle also are available in a Royal Enfield liquid gun as well as the motor brand. So it is like that. But I'm pretty much happy with 2.5 liters, and my engine is giving optimum performance. And as I told you, I've been using this for last 3,300 kilometers. This is mostly the highest kilometers which I've used, because I usually don't wait even for 3,100 kilometers. I give my bike for servicing, but due to some reasons and official things, so I'm not able to keep my bike in the garage or in the service center. But yeah, you can always have that gap between 3,000 to 3,500 kilometers. Even you can go up to 4,000, 4,500, but it's not pre-recommended to go for 6,000 kilometers and all. So always do take care about it. And if you have any questions, please do mention in the comment. And if you think that what I'm telling is not right, tell me that as well, because I'm just a learner. Maybe you're having more experience than me, and you can guide me well as. So yeah, always the suggestions are invited. And really thank you for watching my video. And if you are a new person or a new viewer, if you think my topics make sense, see my other videos as well. Do subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up if it really helped you, and if you are confused about the engine oils. So have a great day, be happy, ride safe, be safe. And as I told you in the previous videos as well, please wear a good quality helmet, and probably a full face helmet as well. So good day, thank you, bye bye. I should go to my office now. I almost reached. Guys, a small update. So as you can see, this is the oil level which we have checked. This is now the plant, and you have to keep it for at least like 2 to 3 minutes or maybe 15 to 20 minutes. This this is right now showing as empty. So this will become as black. Only then you can understand that there is sufficient oil. There are two indicators over here. This is the maximum, this is the minimum. So be careful about it. If it is in the minimum, then you have to change the oil. And if it is the maximum, it's fine. It's okay. Guys, good morning. So this is the second update. So my bike has been parking over here for overnight, and you guys can see that this is full now. There is no empty spaces like yesterday, and this is the minimum one. This is the maximum, and it is full now. So it means that the oil level is totally full. So this is the way you can check the engine oil level on your bikes. Those who are not aware, I'm sure most of the people will be aware of it, but this is just for the info of the new Royal Enfield owners. Hope it might have helped. Thanks a lot.